What's up guys, Striker here today, and in this video I will be going over Wonder Woman. I will try to help you guys out the best I can. Maybe if you want to learn Wonder Woman, maybe if you know Wonder Woman a little bit, you just want to learn a little more, wouldn't hurt. So I'm here to give you guys my 2 cents, give you some tips and tricks, show you some combos, show you things you can do, show you ways you can mix up your opponent and stuff like that. So let's get right into it. So first of all, let's go over the basics. So Wonder Woman is basically a rushdown character. You know, she wants to stay in their face. You don't ever want to get caught full screen or pretty far from your opponent. She can't zone too well at all. So I mean, the best thing she can do is the shield toss, but that goes about half screen. Even if you meter burn it, which actually doesn't affect the distance, it just makes it come back towards the opponent from the back. So you're going for a mix-up or something. But yeah, she can't zone too well, so just stay in their face. Be sure to stay in their face. Her power is, it'll be a random pick between 5 different powers. Now her parts of her body will glow, like the shield will glow, the lasso will glow, the boots will glow, the bracelets will glow, and I believe her arms glow as well. And they will just give you different buffs. As you can see, Demeter's Spirit buffs resilience, Wonder Woman takes reduced damage. Okay, so then Artemis Strength buffs bracelets, increases the duration and power of the buff after bracelets of submission. Athena's power buffs shield, increases damage of shield-based attacks, parries projectiles. Hestia's gift buffs lasso, increases the damage of lasso-based attacks. Hermes' blessing buffs mobility, allows Wonder Woman to air dash forward and air dash away. So standing forward, you push it, and as you can see, it's the lasso. And keep in mind that whichever one it is, be sure to utilize it the best way you can. See, it's the lasso, so you can really, if it's the lasso, use it at the end of combos. If it's the shield, just throw it out a lot. Get that extra damage, why not? See, as you can see, it's the lasso again. Utilize it at the end of combos. If it is the lasso, get that extra damage, why not? And it is completely random, so you won't be able to choose whichever one you want. See, as you can see, I got the lasso 3 times in a row now. And whenever it's active, just throw it out. Throw it out. So now her basic attacks, of course, she has a really good down 1 and down 3. Her down 3 is really good as far as range goes. It is a little slow, so you'll probably lose to other down 3s, quicker down 3s, but you know, everyone knows down 2 and down 3. So, but utilize the down 3, guys. You can abuse the range a little bit. She also has a back 2, which is really good. Her back 2 is actually an overhead starter. You can actually convert off this really nice. So you can convert that back 2 to a down 2. You can keep juggling them in the air and get a full combo conversion just like that. Her down 2 is really good. You can really catch a lot of people off guard with this. And again, all lasso based attacks actually have really crazy range on them. So as you can see, the back 2 really far, the down 2 is pretty damn far, the back forward 1 is really far. So her lasso has a lot of range to it. So you can't afford to throw these out without being punished if they block it, because all these are minus on block. But with the range, you won't have to worry about that too much. But yeah, her down 2, you can convert off this really easy as well. I'll show you right here for full combo conversion. But yeah, that's her down 2. Her forward 2, this is her only low mix-up in the game. So but it is really good because most people are expecting overheads in this game. So I found forward down 2, or forward 2-3. I mean, oops, forward 2-3 is really good because essentially she only has 2 overhead mix-ups the forward 3 and the back 2. And she only has the forward 2-3 low mix-up. So those are the only 3 you're gonna be using. You could use standing 2, or like standing 2-2 or standing 1-1 into a back forward 2 shield toss. And back forward 2 is just shield toss. You could meter burn it to make it come back, kind of like Katana in Mortal Kombat X with Mournful. If you guys ever played that variation, the thing comes back. But yeah, so you could really mix them up like that. You can go 1-1 into shield toss, get a full mix up like that. But it is the back forward 2, the shield toss is minus. So, and to really mix them up with this, you have to be close. So if they do block it, you will get punished for it. Just be aware. But you could do 1-1 into shield toss to mix them up really good. So, or just, you know, standing 2-2, or you can do back forward 3 shoulder check. Now this shoulder check is really good too. This is a really good combo ender as well. Really, the only combo enders you're gonna use are back 4 or down back 3. Down back 3 you can meter burn as well, or back forward 1, which is the lasso, or back forward 3, which is the shoulder check. Now these are really good combo enders. Really the only ones you're gonna be using, and they all dish out a lot of damage. But I would suggest mid-stage, I would suggest using the down back 3, or the back forward 3, excuse me, the back forward 3, or the back forward 1, because the back forward 3 has it pushes them really far to the corner, especially if you meter burn it. As you can see, look how far that pushes them. Pushes them really far to the corner, so it'll help you get them in the corner if you're mid-stage. The back forward 1 is really good as well, just to end it, because it is harder to convert down back 3. You can't always convert it mid-stage as you can in corner combos, but you can convert it. I'm just saying, it's you're really you can only hit it with certain mid-stage combos rather than being in the corner. So if you're in the corner with it, I would suggest being in the corner. Always use down back 3 as a combo ender. It gives you the most damage, and you'll stay in their face after you get the hard knockdown, versus if you use back forward 1, you'll be spaced back a little bit. As you can see, I did it, and then I'm kind of like back here, so your opponent has time to get up, and you won't be in their face to go for 50-50. So, but even though if you're back here, you can go for a shoulder check, catch them off guard, because it is pretty quick. Can convert off that too, just a shoulder check. But yeah, for the corner, just down back 3 combo ender pretty much 99% of the time. Just because you stay in their face and you could go for another 50-50. It's really good for mixing them up. It could put you in a good position. You could use, excuse me, you could use back forward 3 to end your combos, as you can see here. But in the corner, I don't suggest that, because you can get way more damage by down back 3, as you can see. Her standing 1, you could use this mid combo as well. This is actually a good anti-air, and I'll show you guys that right now. This is a really good anti-air. Just if your opponent doesn't have crazy horizontal reach, you could use this. But her best anti-air would probably be down 2. Her down 2 is really good. As you can see, it has crazy range on it, and you can convert off this easy. So I'll show you. Trying to show you guys. Oh, you guys get the point. You can convert off that real easy. You know, or standing 1. I really or standing 3. I really like to use this mid combos, as I'll show you right here. Get the combo. Oh wait. Look, 5 hits for 41% damage, and that's just because most of the time, for me, whenever I land an overhead or something to go in for a combo, I like to do jumping one. But you guys don't have to do jumping one. That's just more of like a bread and butter type thing for me. That's more like, you know, because it's my bread and butter combo right here. This is my bread and butter combo. Over 3 overhead into a jump 1, catch him in the air, into a standing 1-1 juggle, into the down back 3. So, and like I said, down back 3 is probably the best combo ender you can have, but not so good in mid stage. Mid stage, like I said, you want to use back forward 1 or back forward 3, just to push him in the corner if you want to get him in the corner. If you're able to get them in the corner, like they're pretty close, you just end your combo in that, and they'll push them to the corner. Meter burn makes them go farther in the corner, so this is really good as far as positioning your opponent in the corner. Back forward 3. So, what else am I missing here? Her back 3. I don't use this too much. I never found a good way to use it, but the way I would use it is if you're trying to whiff punish somebody, or if you catch with the shield toss. But keep in mind, they could still block that because the back 3 is still pretty slow. So even if you catch them stunned with the shield, they're still able to block the back 3 easy and punish you for it because it is minus on, or yeah. Oh no, it's actually plus on block. So yeah, you guys will be fine. Actually, it's plus on block, so don't worry about getting punished. You know, so you can actually be more risky, in fact. But yeah, that's the only time I would suggest using back 3. What else am I missing? Combos. Yeah, most of her basic combos, like standing 1-1 or standing 2-2. You know, I really only use them mid combo, just to juggle them, as I'll show you here. Or excuse me. You know, just use them mid combo really. You could use them, like I said, and then convert to the shield toss. Meter burn, go for a mix up like that, which will really catch people off guard because it is a reset, but they won't see. Like if they're not blocking, then they'll eat the combo then. But if they are blocking, just beware, it is minus unblock the shield toss. So that's the only time I would recommend using like standing 1-1 or standing 2-2 or anything like that, is if you're trying to get over the shield toss. It's not really useful. Yeah, some of these are not really useful, guys. Like down 1-2. I want to use this. Doesn't give you anything. No hard knockdown, no nothing. And it, as you can see, they both hit mid, so they'll just block that real easy. Back 1-1-2 doesn't really do anything. They'll block that easy. It does give you hard knockdown, but mid, it all hits mid. So I wouldn't suggest using it because they could block it easy, and it is minus. So there's no point in using that. What else? Yeah, I wouldn't use that either. 2-2-3, I wouldn't use that. Mainly the only things you'll be using are back 2, down 2, forward 2, forward 3, and yeah, those are pretty much the only things you'll be using as far as like trying to open people up and get some combos in there. You can convert off the back 2 real easy for a full combo into anything you want. Do back 2 into a down 2. It pretty much has to be back 2, down 2. That way you can get the most potential. As you can see here, back 2, or you could do back 2, down 2, back forward 3. You know, you can really convert off this easy, as you can see, back 2. But it's not as good, like I like forward 3 way better because it just gives you more options because it launches them higher in the air. But if they start blocking back 2 and forward 3 because they are both overheads, you can go for forward 2, 3 mix up and catch them off guard like that and convert all that, because the combos are pretty much just going to be the same mainly for the forward 3 and forward 2, 3. They're just going to be the same, just with different starters. Like this will be the overhead, and then this will be the low mix up. Or you could just do back 2 into down 2, back forward 3, shoulder check, you know, get some damage like that. I would suggest, although I do suggest that you use jumping 1 in combos. Jump 1 into standing 1-1. So land your jump 1, standing 1-1 into any of these enders. These enders again, back forward 1, back forward 3, down back 3. These are really good enders, but like I said, down back 3 is a really good corner combo ender. I want to suggest using it mid screen, although you can. You just can't hit every combo with it though, as I'll show you here. And another thing with down 2, mid screen or mid stage, if you're close to them with down 2 and you hit it, you could actually land a standing 3 and then go into a back forward 3 shoulder check. So I'll do it again. So down 2, standing 3, back forward 3 shoulder check. But that's if they're close, because their lasso has a lot of range. But if you catch them with the tip of the lasso, just go instant back forward 3 into a shoulder check, because you know that's the only way you'll convert, rather than just doing this and not getting nothing off of it. Especially if you hit them far with it, can't really do anything. Just go for the shoulder check immediately. Even meter burn it to get them in the corner. Just look how far that pushes them. It's crazy. So what else am I missing? Oh yeah, she has a parry. This is a small bait attack parry, and it parries projectiles as well, but I don't use it too much because I simply love using 50-50 mix-ups. I never really found a good time to use this. Maybe you guys will, but it does parry small attacks and projectiles. What else? Oh yeah, you could do a shield. You could throw your shield in the air, down back 2. Does the air shield, and you can actually convert off that if your opponent. It's a really good anti-air. You can actually convert off that. I'll show you here. Let's see. Yeah, you can convert off that down back 2. Keep in mind you do have to meter burn it to make these conversions really count, because you can't hit anything. You can't push any buttons if you don't meter burn it, because it's just not fast enough. But if you meter burn it, you could actually do a back forward 3 shoulder check. But I would only suggest this mid-air, or like not mid-air, but mid-stage. I would suggest this because in the corner you could get so much more. But you can convert off this a lot. Pretty much anything you can really convert a lot into it. So okay, so what else does she have? Oh yeah, you could jump in the you could jump in the air and throw the shield down like that, and you really can't convert too much off that, even if you meter burn it. So I want to suggest doing that, but maybe you guys will like doing that or whatever. Oh yeah, her 2 abilities right here. I'll go over these briefly. Amazonian Slam. Now this one, you have to be in the air to do it. It's once you jump in the air, it's jump and then down back 3. So it's pretty much just a down back 3, but you have to jump in the air to do it. And you can meter burn it for a hard knockdown. But once you push down back 3 in the air, it is an overhead. And this is an ability, so you have to select it in your character options, in your character customization. So you have to put this on. But yeah, that's her. It is an overhead, and it gives you a hard knockdown if you meter burn it, but I wouldn't suggest using it too much. Maybe unless they're in the corner, who knows? Maybe you guys could find a good way to use it. Oh, and this one's Amathea's protection, down 3, and it just walks forward with the shield, protecting you from projectiles and stuff. That way you can get in easier. This is a good way to get in. If someone's trying to zone you out with like Black Adam or something, you could use this to get in. But it is really slow, as you guys can see. So, who knows, like, and plus it doesn't even last full screen, as I'll show you right here. It only lasts like a little bit. It only goes like half screen, about right there. Even if you meter burn it, which I don't really know what it does. Maybe it gives you extra, I don't know what it does, but it doesn't say either, so, but I don't know. What else? Oh yeah, this is her power, if you guys don't know. It is mid hitting, so I would never suggest just using this, because I know like people, like Harley Quinn players, her superpowers are low, and I know a lot of people use that, you know, because it's a low, you know. It's easier to hit versus like a mid where people will just block it, because you could block it back or block low with it. So, but the only way I would suggest using your superpower if you have 4 bars is land an overhead and then do it, or you can land the forward 2-3 string and launch them in the air, and that'll do it. Basically any way to launch them in the air is really good time to use it, but the main ones are like forward 3 and forward 2-3. You can launch them and hit it. Those are the only ways I would suggest using this, but then again, you guys already know meter burn attacks are way more crucial, you know, to your opponent, so meter burn for the win for normal attacks. So what else can I go over? Oh yeah, her jumping attacks. Now, her jump 1 or her jump 3 is really good as far as anti-airing other people. Like if you both jump in the air, I'll show you right here. Like if you both jump in the air, her jump 3 is really good because it has crazy range on it. I'll show you right here. You can even use it as like an NJP and hit him really far with it. As you can see, look at that, look at the range, it's crazy. But you can use this mid combos as well, but it makes it harder to convert, but you can convert off of them. But if you're trying to use a jump attack mid, like as in a combo, I would suggest jump 1 or jump 2. That's what I would suggest. And also to note, in the mid stage, it is way harder to convert off of forward 2-3 combos mid stage for some reason, but that's only if you want to use jumping 1. Now if you do forward 2-3 into a jump 2, it'll make it easier to convert combos, but if you use jump 1, it's way harder for some reason. But if you do forward 2-3 into jump 2, you actually have a better chance of landing combos, so keep that in mind. But as far as corner combos go, any jump attack really works, so you guys can really do that if you want to. If you want to do jumps in your combos, but me, like I said, this is my bread and butter combo right here. As you can see, all these are really my bread and butter combos. You can do, so basically with Wonder Woman, you just want to abuse her lasso range. You can really catch a lot of people off guard with this, even with her back 2, because these are really, her back 2 is not as quick, but her down 2 is really quick, and her back forward 1 is really quick. And like I said, back forward or down back 3 is a really good combo ender, back forward 1 is a really good combo ender, and back forward 3 is a good combo ender. If you're mid stage here, I would suggest ending it in back forward 3 just to push him in the corner. Oh, and keep this in mind as well, if you use back forward 3 and you whiff, you could actually still meter burn it in time. Okay, so back forward 3, you whiff, you can actually still meter burn it. Watch, hold on, you just gotta know, kind of like, you kind of have to know if you're gonna whiff it already, but you can usually tell, like by the time she gets there, you can still meter burn it, as you can see. So if you whiff, you're like, oh shit, and you don't want to you don't want to get punished or nothing. Even if they block it, you are way more safe than if you were just to do this, you know, than to go in like that. And like I said, back to, you can convert a lot off of that. Her main, for me, the main ones I use are forward 3 and forward 2-3 to really mix them up. And like I said, you want to keep in their face. You never want to let out of their face, because Wonder Woman, she can't zone too well. She is a fun character to use, and she looks really tight, as you can see right now. I have some cool ass gear on, I think, my opinion. But yeah, alright guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. Let me know in the comments what your feedback is. I would like to know what I could have done better, maybe things I could have went over better, or anything you guys really have to say. I want to hear it as feedback. I would appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and sub if you haven't yet. I will be posting more Justice 2 content. In my next video, I'll be going over Poison Ivy right here. Help you guys out with her. Whoever likes to use Poison Ivy, or maybe you want to pick up Poison Ivy, whatever. There'll be another little brief tutorial, like just like this one. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next video. Peace out.